Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, guys? It's Demon here, and I'm surprised to actually bring you this one. My grandma got here today. She's gonna be here for, I think, till the 20th, so it's at 10 days. So, I was actually pretty surprised. I just kind of got up. We were just, talking down in the kitchen, you know, first day up. I haven't seen her since, like, last March. So we were kind of talking, so I decided to, just get on. I haven't actually been on my computer since last night when I uploaded a video, because I don't play in the morning, so, you know, I got off, and it's the first time I've been on, so I haven't checked the last video to see if anyone's commented, if they want to join. So if you have commented, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to get to you, today, or I might be able to do it tomorrow. I don't know what my schedule is. The most likely time I'll be able to do it, though, is the weekend, because I will have a lot of time to talk to my grandma, and I will see her all week. It's just kind of like when you have relatives come over the first couple of days, you really hang out with them and talk to them. But, like, I kind of wanted to share this funny story with you guys. I was playing on Hijacked the other day. I was using the MP7, MP7 with just a laser sight. And so I was calling out kill streaks while I went around the corner on the left side of the map from where I am now. The little part that's like outside the boat, that little walkway. So I was over there, and there's some guy came around the corner. Well, since I had my kill streaks out, I jumped to the left, so I hopped off of it. But while I was falling, I hip fired him from like 10-15 feet away while I was falling, and I got a headshot. I was just like, whoa, this wasn't this game, this was yesterday, and you actually won't see that game. I actually did fairly bad that game, because it was an MP7 with just a laser sight, not that good of a gun. But I haven't played it all today. I may not be able to play the rest of this week, which sucks in a way, because my brother is in a play right now, so I usually get it, like, quite a bit of time after school to play. But, you know, my grandma's over. It's totally fine. I love hanging out with her. I haven't seen her since March, so it's been really fun today. I got picked up from the bus, and if, like, you guys probably don't know, but my road is really sketchy. Like, I'm not joking. There's a crack house on my road, or we think it's a crack house. They're dealing drugs of some sort, because we've seen police cars there several times, and my dad's a firefighter, so he works with cops, and like, if they hear about someone, you know, selling drugs or stuff like that, they'll do this thing called a knock and talk, where they'll go to the suspected people's homes, and they'll just kind of talk to them and not really say, hey, we're arresting you, we know you're doing drugs, we know you're dealing drugs, but you just kind of intimidate them. So we've seen them there 2 or 3 times now. So it's actually gotten pretty bad. There's a lot of weird people on my road. Like, one time my dad was waiting to pick me up at the bus, and some creepy guy, you know, wearing a black hoodie, some completely sketch guy, you know, that you don't want to meet in a dark alley, was walking behind him, and he said he was happy that the bus came when it did, because he was afraid that guy was going to, like, rob him. So he's actually going to get his concealed weapons license, and he already has a handgun, but he's gonna give me a bottle of pepper spray, maybe. We don't know for sure, but because, you know, walking home alone, it's pretty scary. I've had several cases where I just, like, get scared shitless. Like, I mean, one time there was this blue 4Runner, like, dark blue 4Runner, almost black, with black tinted windows. It stopped like 100 yards behind me, you know, not that far. So I got kind of scared there, and I kind of started walking faster. And then there's a time, I believe it was last Tuesday, there's some guy in an Audi, like a really nice Audi. He stopped like 10 feet behind me, just in the middle of the road. Just in the freaking middle of the road, he stopped. I was so freaking scared. Like, it's a guy in an Audi. You wouldn't expect him to, like, come and freaking grab you, because it was like a sports car, nice Audi, it was clean. I mean, you wouldn't expect that guy to come take you. But it was still freaking scary, because why would you stop in the middle of the road? That makes no sense. So I was super glad I didn't have to walk home today. And usually when I walk home, I run home, because it doubles. I don't have to be out there with those creepy people as long, and I get home earlier so I can play more Xbox. So, you know, it's twice the good. But I'm hoping maybe tomorrow I'll play a little bit. Hopefully, because I would like to prestige. I'm like level 52, almost 53. I am like super close to prestiging. I know it's only going to take me like an hour and a half to 2 hours to prestige. Sorry, I got a little burps. But I'll be really quick with that. And I actually got all the guns to level 16 that I wanted to get to level 16. This prestige, I was able to get them all there. And then I prestiged my MTAR and my MP7 because those are the guns I'm going to use at first when I prestige. So I just prestiged them, and now I'm just trying to get some attachments unlocked so I can use them, like my MTAR. I actually have everything I need with it. I just use the red dot and foregrip, and MP7 I use suppressor and foregrip. So I almost have the foregrip on my MP7. I'm like halfway to it, like on the little level thing, like the little slide bar thing. There's like how much XP you need to get from one level to the next. I'm like halfway through that, and the next unlock is foregrip. So I'll definitely be able to get them before prestige, which is really nice. But it's not always going to be like this. Like, the only reason it was like this is because the first prestige, I got my MSMC to the max level, so I didn't even have to use it. I didn't use the MSMC at all this game, and I had several assault rifles and some machine guns fairly high leveled, so some of them just took real quick. The MTAR was already like level 10, my M24 was like level 13 or something, level 12. They were pretty high, so I think it's actually going to take a little bit more than a prestige for me to get them all, but I will prestige when I can. So I'm pretty certain that the MP7 and the MTAR are going to finish fast, and then I'm just going to use one of the permanent unlock a gun, and be able to get it. But I don't have a whole lot to talk about in this commentary. Not a lot's been going on today. It's just been kind of an average day. Not much other than my grandma getting here, and I'm sure you guys don't want to know about that because it's kind of boring. I don't watch commentaries to know about your grandma. I mean, wouldn't that be kind of weird? Just to watch a commentary so you could listen to about some guy's grandma. I think that's kind of weird. But I actually have some homework to do today, so after this I will have to do my homework. It sucks, but it's not like regular homework. I'm in a class and we learn about political cartoons and current events and stuff like that. So I have to make a political cartoon. It was due last Friday, but I just never did it. So I have to do it now, and if I don't do it by this Friday, then I get in trouble, and so I'm going to have to do it when I get done with this, sadly. That's one of the reasons I came up here to do it, was just because, just an excuse to get out of that. You know, I have a YouTube channel, I upload daily. I kind of need to go do that right now, you know, and I actually don't tell my parents that I'm going to record. I just kind of leave and go upstairs a couple times. Like, my parents do know I have a YouTube channel because, well, they had to drive me to Best Buy to get an HD PVR. They knew the intentions that I was going for. I'd asked them for it, asked them if I could do it, because I didn't know if they wanted me to do it or not. My parents, they don't really like the whole idea of sharing stuff on the internet. Like, they were totally against me getting friends on Xbox Live, like people I don't know, but I just kind of did it, and now they don't have a real problem with it, because I don't become friends with really creepy people. But for all I know, one of my best friends could be like some dude in Minnesota, some fat guy, you know. Could be Minnesota Burns, for all I know, you know, just some random guy on the internet. But yeah, I mean, I actually did pretty good this game. I think I went like 46 and something, and I don't want to give you guys a bunch of hijacked gameplay, so I'll probably upload maybe a Slums gameplay tomorrow. I do have a pretty good one. I think I went like 37 and 25, and I was playing the objective, you know, I was getting them dog tags. I was really aggressive for it. We actually did end up losing the game, but, you know, I was like super aggressive. We were really close, and like I've said in the past, I will upload gameplays that I lose because my win-loss ratio is something like 25%, 30% or something. You know, it is really bad because I don't play with a full party. I play solo pretty much all the time. I did play a little bit of Black Ops 2 with a friend. We didn't play a whole lot though. That was like an hour, maybe two. You know, he doesn't play that much anymore. I don't know why. He like stayed home from school the very first day Black Ops came out to play it, and then he played like all night. So he had like, I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was something like 15 to 20 hours played in the very first day it came out. It was pretty insane. He actually went to the midnight release. So yeah, I just play solo. I don't get a whole lot of winnings, but this is Demon.